Hello, how are you guys today? Hi. Well, I thought I would come on and do some afternoon Reiki to help you relax. It is a dreary day here, and I was like, ooh, it's around lunchtime, so maybe if you guys are at work, you have a break and you can receive. So if you are new here, my name is Molly with Sunflower Soul Healing. I'm a Reiki Master Practitioner, and I will be doing Reiki. It is a Japanese healing modality, helping to balance your mind, body, and spirit. All you have to do is sit back, relax, and receive. It works on our intention. So regardless of what I'm talking about or where I'm at, set your intention of what you would like to receive today. And thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just start moving some of that energy. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And just going to start by just bringing our energy down. And if you know anybody that could use this today, some de-stress, some relaxation, some support, feel free to share with them. Anytime I do that, you can just visualize whatever it is that you need to release or let go. Just imagine me just kind of pulling that out, letting it go. Whether that might be stress or anxiety or worry. Just allow yourself just to let all that go. With Reiki, you can watch me. You can just have me on and just say, yep, I want to receive, and do other things. You can close your eyes, and even if you fall asleep during this, you'll still receive. So do whatever feels good to you. Well, I am going to start on our root chakra. I'm going to turn this up. So I'm going to get my root chakra singing bowl. Ground us in. So notice where you feel this in your body. Do you feel it in your root chakra? Do you feel it somewhere else? and start on that root chakra, which is at the base of our spine. Beautiful ruby red in color. Our root chakra is really one of the most important chakras to keep balanced. Thank you so much for the subscription, Trey. Because if that is not balanced, thank you so much, then the rest of our chakras are going to be off. It is our foundation. It is like the root system. So the root chakra also helping with any like lower back, hip issues, leg issues, knee, anything kind of from those hips down. Sciatica. We want that energy to really open up and flow to help us feel grounded and anchored and in our body. So in this day and time, root chakra, we probably each and every one of us need to work on the root chakra. Because we all have a lot going on. What does the root help us do? So when it's kind of off balance, we might feel anxiety, stuck, lethargic, just kind of that blah, flighty. It's all about feeling safe and balanced and protected and grounded and rooted. So if you've been in your head a lot, or if you are in your head a lot all the time, the root is where we need to work. So when your mind's going a mile a minute, you can't keep up, or you have all those repetitive thoughts, just let all of that go. Just pulling that energy down from your head to your toes. I kind of like, it's like the floodgate. Let the floodgates open, you know, like at that root. It's like when you open it up, the energy can flow down. Also, just all about our survival needs, meaning, you know, things about our job, our security, our finances, our home. If any of my subscribers are on here, and if I am on a chakra, you are needing something today, please let me know. Whether that's physical, emotional, mental, support, whatever you need. All right, let's bring in the tuning fork. Miracle frequency 528. Great way to shift energy, move energy, balance, sound. let's play the root chakra again. Really balance. Just breathe in that beautiful energy and sounds. Love it. Love that root chakra singing bowl. Just brings my energy down right away. Let's do a little bit of black tourmaline. An awesome crystal just to help ground and balance, protect. It's kind of like a sponge, soaking up all that just gunk, negative energy. Just, yeah. Love it. Black tourmaline. All right, let's move on to the sacral, which is a lot about our emotions. And drink lots of water. Water helps to kind of flesh out all that stuff that we're working on. So sacral, it's like our womb area, belly button, right below kind of the belly button. So the sacral is all about our emotions. It's also any fertility, hormonal, bladder, again, lower back. So we hold a lot of heavy emotions in that sacral, as well as addictions. So whether that would be if you struggle with whatever that is, food or substance or anything, spending, I don't know, whatever that is. You would want to work on that sacral orange. Because that is our pleasure center, right? So it's like if that's off, or if it's stagnant, or if it's blocked, it's like with those addictions, we're looking for something to bring us joy, or we're looking for something outside of ourselves, food. Maybe it's emotional eating, or the substance. Maybe it's to numb some of those really heavy emotions that we don't want to feel, right? So helping to let go of any of that, all right? Any fear energy. We hold a lot of fear there. Fear really in our sacral and our root. Any like guilt or shame or anything like those really like heavy, we hold there. But we also hold beautiful things such as joy and abundance and creativity and like being in the flow, being in the moment. That's when we know that it's in balance. I mean, we don't feel like that all the time, right? That's our goal, And if you do, that's amazing, right? And some of us are, we have strengths and weaknesses in our body, so what I like to get out of there is fear. False evidence appearing real. Half the things we tell ourselves here is just not true. Never comes to fruition. It's just all the what ifs. Let that go and trust. So we want to bring beautiful new things in for this year. Be creative. It's like when you have that, just when you feel inspired, I guess, you know? And you know when you are. Nothing better. I love being creative. That is my mind. Why I have to ground all the time, because I'd rather be up here, like in the ethers and creating and dreaming and all of that stuff, you know? Or maybe you're a person where you're very like you're a thinker, you're always up here. So to help that sacral, you could paint, you could redecorate your house, you could, I don't know, anything that you find inspiration in. Write, sing. So sending for anybody needing support in that womb area, so hormonal, fertility, bladder, of course, Reiki is complementary to what you are already doing. So, you know, if you have issues, you go see your doctor, you know, and this is also a way to help de-stress you, balance you, complementary to whatever it is that you are already doing. Another point I'm going to show, because I told somebody I would, for fertility. It's like if you place your hands over your heart, almost like a butterfly, kind of where your fingertips hit. It's like, sorry, but it's right above your boobs, okay? it's like a spot right here. It's called number 13, and this is in Jinshin Jitsu, safety energy lock number 13. By holding that, breathing into it, you can hold this spot at night. Just keeping this spot open. This is a spot that you can hold. You can do it this way and hold. I like to hold this way. Also here. It's a little helpful too. All right, let's bring in the singing bowl. Which I left over on my shelf, so hold on. I'm like, where did it go? Left this one single over there. All right, here we go. Sacral. So just allow, notice where you feel it in your body. Do you feel it in your sacral? Do you feel it somewhere else? Tuning fork, and I brought my steel tongue drum. I'll play it so you guys can hear what it sounds like. It's really cool. I mean, I'm just kind of learning, so I don't know any songs or anything like that, but I'll still play it. Okay. 528, miracle frequency. Lovely. Let's do a little carnelian. Carnelian is wonderful for the sacral or the root. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. And it's also, not only is it good for the sacral, but also your throat. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. It really supports me and helps me. So this is carnelian, also great for the throat, or if you're a singer or a speaker. So pretty. Love it. Even to balance the sacral, like essential oil orange, you know, that smell. Ooh, and it's so uplifting. I love that. I love the smell of orange. It's so uplifting. It makes me feel happy. All right. We're going to move up to the solar plexus, which belly, I'm sorry, I hit that. Yellow in color. It's fire energy. We like that mid-back as well. This is our power center. Being in our power. Physical things would be stomach, spleen, liver, gallbladder. So our confidence. Feeling confident, feeling determined, feeling passionate. And you know when that's like on, you know when you're like, ooh yeah, today I feel good. I am on fire. I am like, here I am, right? And that feels good. And then there's other days where we're like, you know, like I'm not feeling it. Yeah. Now this is great to have fire energy, you know, that just like, but we don't want it blazing in like yes, I'll work on that back area too, no problem. We don't want the huge forest fire, you know what I mean, where all of a sudden it's like, and we can get like that when we're working so much and so hard, and yeah, it's like we can have too much fire, and then with that, eventually we can do it for a little while, but then you know it can be too much, and then it just kind of burns everything else out. And you don't want that. You want it balanced. So also like physical, like acid reflux, like nausea. We hold a lot of worry in our stomach, spleen. You can hold it anywhere. Everyone's different where you hold your stress in your body. But in Jin-Jitsu, that's just anger, liver, gallbladder. So I'm going to send to the back. So our chakras protrude out this way and here. So kind of that upper, like that back area, you know, like if you take your hands and your back is hurting you and you put it, you know, like this, like you're holding your back, like I'm sure that all of us will, I know I do. And you're almost like holding that kidney area, those adrenals. So sending healing to that. Kidneys. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Does that say Big Mama? Big Mama B? I love that. I love that name. Big Mama B, yeah. When I'm like in that mode, when it's like go time, one of my favorite things, and I'll be like, this is like today, like I'm in the mode of like, Mama don't play. That is like, that's I'm in Mama don't play mode. Where do you hold your stress? Do you notice it in your body? You know, are you kind of a breath holder where you don't even like, I know that sounds weird, but it's like we tend to do that. Let's release any worry. Ooh, yeah. So that's, for heart. Yeah, it is like we don't realize, you know, like we're human. So of course we're going to get sick. We're going to have things. There's all of those factors that factor into our life, right? But stress is like it impacts our body so much. It really, truly does. So by helping to relieve some of that stress and allow our body to just like calm down, it's really important. So whatever that is, you know, whether it's watching, you know, people on TikTok doing this, whether it's, you know, getting outside and going for walks, you know, listening to music. Everyone's gonna be different, but it is important to just allow that stress an outlet for it. It wants to move, you know. Getting it off of our chest, especially. That's, that tightness. So Reiki can help you feel relaxed, calm. Some people are like, I'm tired after, and it's like, well, it's good because you're not in that like hyper aware state. Your mind is actually like unwinding. Your body's slowing down. Someone else asked me for something right after the heart. And I don't know what that was. If you can tell me again what you needed. Yeah, and thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate all the likes. Yeah, thank you. That helps me. All right, let's bring in our singing bowl for our solar plexus. Love that. Did you guys feel it in your belly, or did you feel it somewhere else? Or did you just like the sound? What do I want to use on the solar plexus? Well, the one that I want to use I don't have, so let me go over and grab it. I didn't get all my things. All right, let me use this one. I need some sunshine today. Ooh, it's dreary. Reminds me of just beautiful sunshine. Makes me happy. Makes you tingly. Yeah, I love that. That's like the best when you get the tingles. Maybe your belly like kind of growls or gurgles. Maybe, yeah. The tingles are the best. My stomach will go like boom, boom. The mental massage, I love that. Oh gosh, I love that, yeah. What is the best crystal for anxiety? That would be lepidolite or howlite, amethyst, soldalite. Any of those are great, but probably lepidolite and howlite are really nice. I'll show those in just a bit. All right. Let me do my, I think I want to bring in, let's do these chimes. They're called Tibetan prayer bells, which I think the sound is so beautiful. Lovely, I love that. This also feels like it clears my mind. Like when it dings, it's kind of like clear. I don't know why, but I don't know, that's how it feels to me. But, all right, so I'm gonna move up to our heart chakra, green in color. Yeah, so whoever said about your heart and you were having heart issues, or that's what it felt, and it was stress related. So yeah, we want to get all of that off of our heart, helping with our lungs, our back pain up there, high heart like your thymus. I'm gonna get some water here. Thanks guys for the likes, I appreciate it, and and all the gifts and subscriptions, I appreciate you. Okay, so heart heart, green in color here, green. I do a weird thing, I'm sorry, I burp when, I know it sounds really bizarre, but it's like when I'm moving up the chakras, I like physically will feel things with just the conscious. I know that sounds so strange, but It's almost like I feel it in my body. So sometimes I know, like if there's a lot of people on like one chakra, I'm like, oh gosh, or maybe there's one person that really needs it, and I'll sometimes feel it. It's really interesting. It always changes. So sometimes I'll stay on a chakra longer. Like today, it's like, I feel like a lot in the here. So let's remove all stress, worry, any heaviness that you feel on your chest. Just bringing down that energy. When you have anxiety, is this where you notice it the most, on your chest? Or do you notice it like elsewhere, you know? Do you hold it in your belly? Do you hold it, do you get headaches? Pulling, chatter, sounds, overstimulation. And drop your shoulders and pull your shoulders back. You have regular panic attacks, okay? So just close your eyes and just relax. Allow your body to relax. You can hold here, and you can also hold your index finger and breathe. You can close your eyes if you want to. Just soften your brow. And just imagine all that stress and worry and heaviness just drifting away. Just lifting off that chest. That heart. So we hold a lot of grief, sadness in our heart, in our lungs. We also hold a lot of love and compassion there too. Sometimes it's like I visualize, when we protect ourselves, when we put up all those walls, when we don't receive love, we've maybe become scared because we've been hurt, or And it's like I want to like crack that open to allow it to like breathe and shine and freedom. Allow the energy to be free. The color can also be pink. And so it's like, if I'm working on it, it's like a bud, you know, like a rose bud. And then it's like giving more energy and more energy and more. And it's like, ooh, bloom and open like a beautiful rose. The element is air. I like that because it's like love, right? You can't see it. I guess if everyone has it, they describe it differently. But man, it's powerful, you know? It's like the wind. You can't see it, but when the trees move or the wind chime makes the sound. It's kind of like Reiki too. So if you feel emotional, just let that go. Sometimes we don't want to be still. We want to be busy because we're afraid of what we'll feel or what might come to mind. And so we choose to be busy. Again, drop your shoulders and just relax your jaw and your brow and your chest. Sometimes we don't want to cry, right? It's like we'll do everything in our power not to. But it's like a cleansing, it's a release. It allows that, it allows it to flow. It gets rid of it. It helps, yeah. Yeah, anxiety. I think, you know, ever since COVID hit, a lot of people have it. It's even like in our younger teens and younger people, so much more so. And it's yeah. Visualize me reaching in and pulling that out. And if you are new here, I repost all of my lives, all of these to YouTube. You can subscribe, it's free, and you can watch them anytime you want, okay? So if you're feeling anxious, if there's one that you like in particular, you can go to that. Or if you don't catch my lives, because I go at different times, random, you know that they're always there. You can always find them there. It's Sunflower Soul Healing on YouTube, or go to my link tree and just click it. It'll take you right there. All right. How's that heart feeling? Let's play the singing bowl for our heart chakra. And I'm going to play the tuning fork, miracle frequency. Rained a little bit and now the sun's out and we're on the heart chakra. I love that. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bring in, I don't think I've ever shown this one. This is one of my specials. This is called Fuchsite. Ooh, oh my goodness. Can we talk about how gorgeous this is for our heart chakra? Oh man, how gorgeous. Yep, I can nerd out all day about crystals. So pretty. And I'm going to bring in a little bit of malachite. Ooh, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate the support. Look at this beauty. Doesn't it? I mean, oh my goodness. A little bit of malachite. And if you are new here, welcome. And my name's Molly, and I'm doing Reiki. And to receive, you just say, yeah, just open your heart, receive, works on our intention. So regardless of what I am saying and talking about, set your intention of what it is that you need. What you need today. Oh, I'm glad that it's relaxing for you. Oh, good. I'm glad you feel better. That makes me happy. All right. Let's see. Let's move up to our throat chakra. I'm gonna drink some water. Thank you. I'll take it. So drink lots of water. Well, it's good for your body anyways. It's good for your skin. It's good for your hair. But it helps to flush all the toxins out. And once again, it sounds odd, but when we're moving our energy, our ki, our chi, our prana, it's kind of moving, shifting things within our body. So it helps to release toxins. It helps to move and shift them out. So drink water. I'll put that. I'm drinking more water these days. Everyone should hydrate. Yes. All right. Throat chakra. Throat. Beautiful. Blue. Ocean blue. Color. I'm going to be working on the throat and the ears, which a lot of people like it when I work on the ears. We have chakras on our ears. So it would be all here, shoulders, back, neck, back here. Yeah. So our throat chakra is all about speaking our truth, expressing ourselves, our emotions. Also sore throat, thyroid. Here comes a fire truck. I haven't heard one in a while. I don't think one's been on my live in a while. Ooh, maybe we need to do that. How to open your throat chakra. Yeah, humming, singing. Do it in the shower. Do it in the car. Or just going out. When you have that. Howling. Like wolf energy. Ow. I don't know. That's what that fire truck made me think of. Love your back. Thank you. So when does the throat chakra get kind of wonky or blocked? Well, when we don't express ourselves, right? When we're feeling a lot of emotions, we don't allow ourselves to cry. We shove them all down, all down, all down. We get that big old friggin' lump in our throat. Oh, I appreciate that. I just subscribed. I do Reiki often, and yours has been the most helpful so far. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for your support. I appreciate it. So, when you feel that, I'm sure each and every one of us, thank you, have felt that. Well, I know I have. If you haven't, then good for you. But that when you get the lump in the throat because you're holding back, right? You don't want to cry. You don't want to, yeah. And if you do that a lot, right, then, yeah. There are times, right, when we can't sometimes say really what we want to say. It's probably a good thing. So, yeah, right? But then, and that's fine. And then it releases whatever. But I'm saying if it's a constant, you're constantly doing it. Maybe because you don't feel safe, or maybe because people don't listen, or maybe as a child you were taught that, I don't know. It causes anxiety. It's like our feelings, our emotions, our energy, they want to move. They want to be expressed. And when we don't allow it, then they get blocked and they get stuck. They want to move, and then that's the best way I can describe it. or how I, I'm not saying because you got a sore throat, it's just because of that. You can have a sore throat, well, because we get sick. So, but if you have like chronic issues, you might just look into that from an emotional standpoint. There's always, of course, the physical. It's balance and everything. One of my subscribers had neck surgery. I don't know if you are on here. Regardless if you are or not, I'm sending to you. Reiki moves through time, distance, space. All we have to do is receive. And she always asks for that, so. Clearing our ears, chatter, noise, our self-talk, which can be the absolute worst. Sometimes we are the hardest on ourselves. Or arguments, and then you replay it in your mind, what someone said, let that go. And, I just got like fiery on this one. I don't know why. And just know that, when you are speaking your truth, when you are saying what it is that you need and that you are not receiving, you are not too much. Okay? You are not too much. That's how you feel, and if that's what you need, yeah, you deserve that. Whatever that is. Don't let anyone tell you that. High heart is important. That's another chakra right here. Turquoise in color. Think of it like the bridge from your throat to your heart, okay? And sometimes, we want this open to allow us to speak our truth from our heart. All right, let's play the singing bowl. 528. Thank you. Lovely. All right, I'm going to do a crystal for there. I'm going to get a drink of water. All right, beautiful Chrysocolla. This doesn't give you ocean vibes, man. Let's go there. Caribbean water. Ooh, yeah. Pina colada. I don't drink, but I'll have a virgin one. Some Bob Marley. Ooh, let's go. That's what I want on this dreary, cold Kentucky day. I love reggae. I love Bob Marley. I love reggae because it's like, it's chill, but it makes you feel good. You can turn it on anytime. You feel like, I don't know. It's just, I love it. Of course, I love music, so. White sands, yeah, warmth, sun, energy, or Jimmy Buffett. Ooh, yeah. Jimmy Buffett also. I mean, you know, it's just happy. Makes you feel good. Yeah. All right. We're going to move up to the third eye. Indigo in color. And if this resonates with you and you would like a one-on-one, you can book. Please note, there are so many, you guys I know have heard this, scammer accounts, impersonations, they message you, they follow you, they send you, please block them and report them, okay? But if you would like to work with me, I would love to work with you. You just got to do it through my website. You book through my website. You can always email me or ask me questions. All right, third eye. Calming down that mind. Balancing both sides. Our left side of our body is our feminine. Our right side is our masculine. And sometimes we are not balanced. It's very normal. We're more masculine. We're more this. We're more of a doer. So do you have things that frequently happen on one side of your body than the other? That's always interesting to look at. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bringing that energy down. If you get lots of headaches, migraines, overthinking, monkey mind, we want the energy to flow down our body. We want to ground down to the root, flowing down our legs, to our knees, to our feet, into the earth. Draining all that anxiety, worry. It's like a blanket of peace, just like a snow, you know? When you look outside and it's peaceful and calm, quiet. Peace. What brings you peace? Think of that. Is it the ocean? Is it the mountains? Is it a beautiful fall day? We want our energy to flow like a waterfall from the top of our head to the tips of our toes. Crystals that are good for anxiety. Now I'm gonna calming the mind. I'll say them again and then I'll show them. I'll use them on the third eye. And that's lepidolite, howlite, sodalite, amethyst. Any of those are good. For focus, if you have a hard time focusing, you need like mental clarity, focus, studying. Maybe you're studying fluorite. So this is the point when I get super calm too. So is when I'm doing Reiki, right? I'm receiving as well. So because it's just the energy flows through me to you, right? I'm not really doing anything. It's just the energy. I'm just a vessel. But then I'm also receiving. So it calms me too. Depending on what time it is, just clearing whatever went on in your day. Just letting all that go. So everyone's like the third eye. They want to activate it. They want that pineal, which is great, right? I mean, it is, right? We want the visuals. We want, but I'm the annoying one that always says, before that, you have to calm your mind. That's all. It's the clarity. It's the calm. It's like looking into a pond. Or if you have a boiling pot of water, you're not going to be able to see very clearly. It's when it's calm, when it's still, when you look and you see the reflection, you can hear you, your higher self, that consciousness, whatever that is to you. And then trust it, because you know best. You have all the answers inside yourself. You know yourself better than anyone in this whole entire world. All right, let's bring in I'm going to do sound. First, I'm going to do, love this, it's going to go all the way down. We're going to do, I haven't done this one at all today, actually. So this is really great for clearing spaces, clearing your energy fast, raising the vibration in the room. If a room, or if after you feel just real heavy, like a heaviness or a staleness, or you know that. You know when you walk into a room, you're like, oh, this is like, you could cut this energy with a knife, you might need this. This is good for clearing your crystals too. Sound is wonderful for that. And just yourself. It's very high pitched though. They actually call this the crystal tuning fork, or the bridge on heaven and earth. I love that. So, yeah, I mean, you think about sound, and I love it so much, and I use it so much with the singing bowls, with the tuning forks, with, it's like if you put salt on a table, or and you have like bass and it's boom, that salt's gonna move. Or if you've ever seen the videos where it has a certain type of table and they play different frequencies, and the salt, it moves into patterns. Well, that's like us, we're energy. So it scatters, it breaks things up, it moves, it shifts. That's why too, like, you love music, or you're drawn to certain things, So it's really powerful. Oh, I know. this sucker you spin. And so like if someone's laying on my table, I put it like right over their head, crown, and it's kind of like this wah 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 feeling, but you probably can't. I don't know, maybe if you have headphones on you can actually hear it. All sorts of fun things. You can even get like a bell, you know, at your house, like a little like this. I mean, this is, but I love this, right? Like, woo, so nice. Did I show? I don't think I showed the crystals, did I? Okay. All right, I'm going to show for anxiety or calming the mind, okay, for the third eye. So, lepidolite. This is raw, so that you can get it in the smooth, you know, where it's tumbled and nice. So it's, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a beautiful. I gotta plug my phone in here just a second. Okay. All right. There it is. So lepidolite, and it says like this crystal has lithium inside of it, so that what gives it that like calming mineral component. Lepidolite. Then there's halite. Beautiful halite, calming. Gonna hold this, relaxing your mind. Think of it like a white blanket of snow. Right, there's halite. Comes in all sizes. Like this, I don't know how I found such a huge piece, but it's amazing. So if like you're having anxiety, it's like, oh yeah. You know, you have like littler ones, so you could put it in your pocket, or you could lay it on your third eye when you're meditating. Just got makeup on that, gross. Okay. All right, let's see. What else? Amethyst. Amethyst, great for third eye, or God, I feel like I just the light got really bright. Did it? It's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay, sorry. I don't think I can fix it. Why is it doing that? I don't know. It's almost distracting. Amethyst, and then let's see. What else did I say? Well, I can't think of it. So those would be good. If you're wanting to strengthen that third eye, if you're wanting, you know, that type of thing, well, and I don't see them. Lapis would be good. What else? It's the one that I can't say. Northern Lights. Why can't it? Labradorite. I don't say it right. Labradorite. Clear quartz, always just a great one. It's an amplifier. It's going to amplify any crystal. So let's say you have a crystal on your throat chakra or your heart chakra. If you lay also have a clear quartz with it, it's going to amplify that energy. And I really don't know why the screen is so bright. Sorry if that's distracting. All right, let's go to our crown. How long have I been on here? I don't know. Drink water. You know what, maybe I'm gonna do this. Is that better? Turn that light off. Okay. Crown. Purple in color. Connecting you to your higher self, to source, to all that is, your spirituality. Whatever that is to you, that consciousness, knowing that we are all interconnected, we're not separate, you know? I think that's when we get in trouble, when we're all ourselves, the plants, the trees, the earth, the animals. We all need each other. And sometimes it's forgetting that, so it's like it really does help to connect back into nature, to go outside, whether that's standing on the sandy beach and looking at the ocean, or walking in a huge forest with trees, or whatever that is. For anxiety too, cold is really good. So if you're having an anxiety attack, or if you're anxious, really cold shower, taking an ice cube on your face, going back here behind your ears, taking a cold soda can, laying it on your sternum, or a bag of peas in the freezer and laying it on your chest. And just breathing. see. I will be doing a live event with Dana from Our Mother's Crystals on February 11th at 11 o'clock. And we'll be talking all about the sacral chakra and what crystals are good for the sacral chakra. It's free. I tried to put it up so people could register last night, and it's too early. So, and when you register, just sent you a reminder. Anyone can join and come on. And then we repost them to YouTube. So we did the root chakra last weekend, so that's up on YouTube. So you can watch it. All right, let's bring in, ooh, you want me to play the steel tongue drum? Try and say that like 10 times. Steel tongue drum, I can't. That's a tongue twister. I'll let you hear what it sounds like, but it like helps with all the chakras. I'm curious as to how it sounds across here. Same. All right. Like I said, I am not a pro. I just got this. But the sound, oh, you're probably not going to be able to see it because I have to put it down here either. The sound is so pretty. So let me turn it this way at some point. Let's see. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, that's all right. I'm just going to play it so you can hear quickly what it sounds like. Steel tongue drum in the house. Anyways, I love it. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just jam out like at home. I'm like, yeah, and I don't really know what I'm doing. Thank you. But, I'm really excited to create with it and use it, and I don't know. Did it sound good? Yeah. I'm gonna all right, let me finish this up, and I'm gonna turn all the comments on. You guys can ask me, so everybody can chat or ask me questions or whatever. Yeah, so all right, I'm gonna go over, well, now I feel like my lights, turn this on. There we go, that's better. All right, let's go over each chakra. So we have the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, ears, third eye, crown. One big one, sealing in our energy, all this beautiful energy helping you the rest of your day with your night, and moving through the rest of this week, your highest good, always. Let's ground our energy. Lovely. All right, let me turn all the comments on here. Again, all my information is in my bio. Link is in my bio, my link tree. So for Instagram, if you are on Instagram, I post my stories every day. Stories mostly. YouTube, I will upload this. They all go there. You can watch them. My website. What else is on there? Hold on. I can't do two things at once. Shoot, I didn't do it right. Gosh darn it. Always do this. And it would help if I could see. Oh no. Okay, all right, it's on. Do you also do therapy or counseling sessions? No, I don't, but we do talk a lot in our sessions. I really just talk about what you felt and what emotion, so we do a lot of talking, but I'm not a licensed counselor or therapist, so no, just energy work, but we do talk. So I'm glad you like my lives. Thank you. I'm gonna turn this down. Like when you're the thing, like when you're lost and you have to turn the radio down and really there's no, that's how I feel like when I'm trying to read these and I have the music on. I feel like I'm like that in the car, like turn the music down. I can't see where I'm going. It's like that. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. There's a TikToker and he plays handpan. I want to learn how to play the handpan. Man, that looks so awesome. Yes. I would love that. That thing looks amazing. So that they are expensive. So, and your head is buzzing. Yeah. Well, if you want to watch the whole thing, it'll be on YouTube later tonight. Oh, well, yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I do virtual sessions. Yes. Video and got scared. You got scared with the loud drumming? Do you remember that? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Was enjoying a previous video and got scared with the loud drumming. Do I remember that? I don't know. When did I start drumming really loud with my drum? Probably. Sorry if I scared you. It's great for reading. Maybe I drummed too loud. I don't know. But yes, virtual. I do virtual sessions. You can book online. You would hit it'll say distance Reiki. And we do it over Zoom, just like this. I talk to you, and I do a session. Now, when I do my distance Reiki, I am not like here, right? I mean, we're talking, I have you relax, but I'm really focused in on you and what's going on with you. So to do that, I really go internal. So my eyes are closed and I'm feeling in my body and moving, shifting, things like that. So it's a little different, but amazing when we talk for, a while. So. Is chewing gum good for my chakras? I don't know, but I chew gum 24/7. So if it's not, then I'm in a world of trouble. I have to. That's something, when I chew gum, it helps actually to calm my mind. It's almost like a ADHD probably thing where I'm doing something. I chew gum all the time. And in fact, if I don't have gum, I freak out. So sorry if it bothers you all that I do it, but it's just me, so. Yeah, and Orbit, I'm very specific on my gum. I can only chew Orbit. Orbit peppermint is my favorite. So very random, but some will give me an upset stomach. Where do you learn Reiki? So you can learn, there's, you can look within your city or wherever you live and look for a Reiki practitioner. They have to be a Reiki master. You can do it virtually online. I teach, so if that's something that you're interested in, I do that. You just have to send me a message and we look at dates because it is right now just a private class. So, yeah. But I would always say if you're going to go and learn to, or let's say you're going to do it in person, to go to that person and see how it feels, and you know, how they work, and do you have a connection with them? I think that's important. I snap my gum, and, yeah, when chewing it. People get so mad at me. I used to do that. I used to do that weird thing where you like, oh no, you can pop out, like you push your pinky. Yeah, at least I don't do that. Yeah, I try and just kind of, I mean, I'm constant. I always have it. I'm glad that, I hope it did calm your spirit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Brooke Shields, when I was a little girl, people used to say that a lot too. Yeah. I live overseas. I want to feel you. Is that possible? I want to feel you. Yeah, it is. It's amazing that it's like you can, it doesn't matter where we are. And I actually work with a lot of people overseas. So a lot of people in Europe. Actually, I do a lot of Zoom from Netherlands to England to, I've done one in Japan. You haven't gotten classes yet. I haven't. Oh, UK, yeah. I do. I have a lot of people in the UK, actually. I have not. No, I have not gotten my eyes checked yet. Gosh darn it. I'm going to do that this year. It's on the list. And I'm serious. I really do. It's ridiculous. This, when you do Reiki, you include sound bowls and other nice sounds. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that. That's really important to me. That's, I love them. I think they're so healing, and yeah, and not everybody gets to experience that, right? And so that's why I love doing these as well. We all want to, you know, go to sessions. Maybe there, for whatever reason, we can't get there. We may not have the means to do it, you know. So, in Norway, yes, I definitely see. Yeah, I have my favorite little Norway goddess that I work with. First time, it really settled. Oh, let's see what that says. Okay, first time it really settled on my stomach where I have problems. Can I give energy? It felt, you could feel it. Maybe, are you saying you could really feel it in your stomach where you have issues? When I was doing the Reiki, sometimes you will feel that. Sometimes it can feel, well, like if it, you know, you're kind of trying to move some energy. So sometimes you might feel it, or it might be like, oh God, yeah, I can feel that there. You know, you might feel a little headachy or sometimes a little nauseous when I'm in that area, and it's just moving that. It's nothing, that's just kind of, yeah, if you think about it, like when your body's trying to rid something, you know, like when you're detoxing or changing up your diet or doing anything like that, or exercising for the first time, yeah, and then it gets easier. It gets easier the more you do it, right? There's no Reiki practitioners in your area? Yeah, so you could do online, you know, you could do one online if you're interested. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. You've tried Googling and can't find anything. Yeah, so, well, you could look up like energy work, or yeah, like Reiki practitioners. Yeah, you would have to Google it, you know. But distance is, I mean, I always recommend, honestly, if you can see someone in your area, go in person, experience it. But you may not be able to, and so distance is great. And some people prefer distance. They don't want people touching them. Maybe that's more, you know, it's harder, it creates more anxiety, you know. So do what feels good to you. And yes, I love follow other Reiki practitioners. There's so many amazing people, you know, on this app that you can connect with, and maybe you know, maybe you connect more with somebody else and feel that, you know, and yeah. So Read, what was that? Sorry, read previous comment. Was that what mascara do I use? Oh, read the previous message, please, about a vision I had while meditating. Oh, shoot, big moment. I don't know if I know where, how far up was that? Oh, I've never seen anything while meditating before. What could this mean? That's okay. Some people aren't as visual. That doesn't really mean anything. Sometimes it's like, I actually say it's like a muscle. The more you use it, the more you work it, then the better that, the stronger it becomes, because you're working at it, you're using it. You don't have to stress. And some people, maybe you're not as visual, and that's okay. And I always say, like, to help with that visualization, I call it creative visualization. Listen to nice music and start off, like, when I was talking and saying, ooh, the beautiful beach and the sand and the ocean, could you see that in your mind's eye? You're doing it. That's a visual, So go to a place, a sacred spot that you love, whether that's the beach or the forest or whatever, and just go to that same place every time, and then start walking through it and see what you see. Do you see animals or leaves? Don't judge it. You could be like, I'm making all of this up. Well, it doesn't matter. You're strengthening that. You're starting that visual, and see what comes forward. And then afterwards, it's always neat. Like, kind of write some things down, or if there were certain animals or colors or leaves or flowers or whatever you saw, and then you can kind of look it up. Like, oh, what does this have a spiritual meaning or whatever? And they're messages. That makes sense. Seeing definitely feels like your imagination, but you have to learn to trust yourself 100%. And it is. Seeing, having the eyes as a child does. Allowing your imagination to take over and not judging it. And it's kind of that. Yeah, definitely. I listen to healing music while I sleep, and has made a huge difference in visualizations. Let's say, like, I could do a session without music, right? But music puts you into that trance. It puts you into that, it's those beats, that's why they say the binaural beats, the frequency, the sounds, it does something. It puts your mind in that state where it allows you, so music is really important. What mascara do I use? Well, I use different ones, and today I have one that I couldn't find mine, and I used one that my daughter has. Actually, I really like it. I don't know. It's Maybelline Sky High, maybe. Maybelline Sky High. I don't know, but I actually really liked it. I normally use Benefit Lash. Roller Lash, but this one I really like. How to be less scared of people in work. Why are you scared of people at your work? What are they doing? What are they doing to you? Why are you, do you feel like insecure, or, hold on, I'm going to turn this back on. Why do you feel scared at work? Like, to express yourself, or... Where is your shirt and earrings from? Shein. These earrings are from an amazing artist here. Her store is Poetic Moon, and most of my gold, and she custom made me this beautiful locket that's really, really special. Poetic Moon. She's so talented and amazing and awesome. But this is Shein. You can't have other people interpret your messages. That's really good advice. Yeah, because what one thing could mean to me, like, I could see, like, could mean something totally different to you. So it's always important. You can kind of look up the meaning of something online, and there's going to have lots of different meanings, but you have to go with what resonates and sits with you. So that's really important. And I love that you said that, whoever that was. Whoever said that, find that message within yourself. I do. I mean, like, I look at Google, you know, and I'll be like, oh, what does this mean? Or what does this? And then I'm like, no, this doesn't resonate. No, this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see how this is like kind of, and then also look to it as, yeah, what special meaning does that have for me? What does it represent? You know. So, is Reiki big where you live? Oh, at first I didn't understand. I'm like, is Reiki big where I live? Like no. Yeah, you know, I think it's pretty. We have, I mean, quite a few practitioners and people practicing, and a nice community here. So probably not. I mean, not like it's definitely not like, you know, California or you know, Arizona or places like that. But I mean, you know, yeah, it's I started in a really amazing tiny college town, and so that's where I first started, and then so that's a lot different from here. There's a lot more people, and then yeah, just a bigger community of it. I'm in Kentucky, so. Did you say tips for long hair? Oh gosh, I've been working on my hair because it's kind of been thinning out and stuff. So, well, you know, protein is always good for hair, and collagen, they say. Of course, you always, you know, ask your doctor, because I'm obviously not a doctor, but these are things that I've found. One thing that actually my daughter and I have been using, and it has, I think, really helped with our skin and our hair, and kind of overall well-being, is it's sea moss. So, but we get it local, like a guy here locally. It like comes in like the mason jar, you scoop it up and put it in, and it honestly, it really has helped. I love it. I must have missed something. I know my curls would curl up fast. Why would your curls? Yeah. So, hi. So did you guys like the steel tongue drum? Did it sound neat over? Oh, maybe it was my gong. When you were talking about I played something really loud, was it my gong? I do have a gong too. I obviously can't play it here because I'm in an office building, so they would probably really not like that very much. It was pretty, okay, good. Yeah, I want to do some videos on it. You can tune it. It's neat to different things, and yeah. Yay, I'm glad you liked it. All right, well, I should probably get going. Yes, I'm always love the music in the background. Do you like it? You know, I'm very finicky with my music. Again, I know is really important to me, and so I kind of like changing things up. And I have to, so I can post it on YouTube, I have to do the find ones that I'm allowed to use because of copyright. So I have to play kind of the same list over and over again. And you know, and I do like, and I like it a lot. I probably would have others I'd like better, but I'm not allowed to play it. So I'm glad you like it. Sometimes I get bored with it where I'm like, I don't want to listen to this again. I want something new. But they don't on the app that I have a harder time finding stuff that's calming and relaxing, and yeah, so I'm glad you guys like the music. Yes, I do teach Reiki. I teach Holy Fire Reiki, so online or in person. I do both. Right now I'm just doing 1 and 2. Yeah, you just have to message me, and then we set up our dates and go from there. But you can ask me any questions you want, you know, like email, or I'm even, you know, we'll even do FaceTime if you have questions or whatever. Earrings. Most of my earrings, I get a lot of them from Poetic Moon, and then I get a lot, sometimes just boutiques, but then I get a lot from Amazon. So I do have a lot of them listed on my Amazon storefront, which that link is in my bio, and just other things that I really like or that I use all the time. Like, I'm a huge advocate of like the rose spray. I actually use it on my skin. I use it every day. My tuning forks are on there. Some books, just stuff that I like. I think my mascara's on there because people ask me that a lot. But yeah, on Amazon storefront. So you can always go check it out, and the links are there. And yeah. So I'm trying to think when I'll be back on. I don't know. What is today? Today is Thursday. Maybe Saturday. I might come back on Saturday, but I will post this to YouTube so you can go check it out. And yeah, follow me on YouTube and Instagram if you don't. I'd love that. And that way you will always be able to watch the lives even if you don't see me live. I would be really surprised if you changed the music. I love it. Okay, well, I'm glad you like it. So see, it's just me. It's just because I hear it, I think, all the time, and I want something different, So, yeah, I kind of really love, probably my favorite thing to listen to is I love like Native American flute music. I really, 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 really like that. So that's probably my favorite. You want me to show you my favorite crystals? Gosh, I have so many. That's like so hard. I don't know how to pick a favorite. Oh, I don't even know. I really don't. I show every time. I mean, my favorite, actually I didn't use it today. For my own personal, what I like a lot is selenite, okay, which is just, I really like the energy of it. I think it's really pure. It brings light into the body. So for myself, I use this a lot. I use selenite a lot. Yeah. So here's my huge, oh God, selenite piece that I have. Yeah, and okay, I guess they're all like, I don't have, for my own energy, fire quartz is one of my favorites because it is grounding, right? But it's also high, for me, this is how it feels for me. It's grounding, but it's also high vibrational. I just love the energy of it. It has hematite and quartz, clear quartz in it. So it's like, and hematite is one of the best for, if you are an empath, helping to absorb just kind of that energy that you've picked up on, protecting you from other people's energy. So that red is iron, so it's like, that's why the orange, but it's called fire quartz or hematoid quartz. Let's see. I mean, I'm obsessed with chrysocolla. I absolutely love chrysocolla. I have a really bigger piece at home. I love malachite. Malachite is, I love it. I don't know. I have so much. It's just, I love pyrite. But those are kind of like my personal, for grounding or for like pulling, like I love black tourmaline. Shiva Lingam. That's a fun one to say. Shiva Lingam. I'll show you my big Shiva Lingam. Here's another chrysocolla. I love chrysocolla. I love turquoise, anything turquoise, and they're all just, yeah, oh, that's gorgeous. This is Shiva Lingam, this big bad boy. I love Shiva Lingam. It's super grounding. It's super balancing. It helps to balance both sides of your body, masculine and feminine. I love Shiva Lingam. I just received as a gift from a client a new crystal that is the most coolest thing I've ever seen. It's a huge piece of lepidolite that I just have right next to where I work, next to my table. I'll show you. It literally looks like dragon like skin. It's like magical. Let's see. I'm always scared to handle it that I don't want to. So that lepidolite that I was telling you about, that's like the best for anxiety and calming the mind. This is like a huge raw piece, and it looks like a dragon. Oh, how could I forget? Angel, Angel Aura Amethyst. I can never say this one right either. This I would have to say, like, oh gosh, this might be like one of my favorites, and this was a gift as well, and I love this. So yeah, this is like one of my favorites that I have. So I love it. Angel Aura Amethyst. Has like water but light but matte. I don't know, it's just amazing. And when the light hits it, it reflects all sorts of different colors. Angel Aura Amethyst. So with that, like I'm very much into like the raw crystals in their natural state. It's one of my favorites. So this is actually amethyst, and it has like a coating on it that is man-made. That gives it all of this, right? So, but the energy of it is so beautiful. It's it's just magical. So this I got from a client got it for me from from Our Mother's Crystals. This is one of Our Mother's crystals, one of hers. This is adorable. Someone, same person, Brittany, gave me this. I don't know if you can tell, but there's all these little crystals on top, and then it's a little tiny fairy house. Do you see the little door and the little window? I don't know if you can see that. And then it has isn't that so cute? Anyway, so see, like I said, you could keep me talking forever about crystals. So I'm really nerdy about it and get really overly excited. So, okay, so for, are you wanting crystals for vitality? Well, I love, I like, hematoid quartz, pyrite would be good. It's like lighting that fire within you, you know? Yellow or orange calcite, carnelian, let's see what else. Polychrome jasper is good just kind of for an overall like joy. Clear quartz is good for just like an amplifier. Yeah, so those would be some. You can also like, well, I can't really do it because of my necklace, but like if you're feeling fatigued at work or you're hitting that, you can kind of rub up and down your sternum and tap on that thymus and even like move the energy, like, you know, like kind of like the apes, right? It helps to like wake you up. It helps to with your immune system and just that stagnant energy there. So that would be good to kind of give you like a boost. Oh, now I'm afraid what I do with this. Yeah. King Kong movies. Yeah, that's like what they're doing. They're like, all right, here I go. I'm getting ready. I'm getting revved up. I'm getting my adrenaline going. Or like if you're driving and you're tired and it's late, like do like the thymus thump, like hit, you know, I mean, don't, you know, but and here. Activating like your kidneys, like rubbing your kidneys up and down. Do that in the shower. Get those like moving. Get your body moving. Those would be some things. Foods that you eat, just, try and rest. Let your body rest. If you feel tired, try and rest. Where do I get my crystals from? I get a lot of them from Our Mother's Crystals. I also get them from local crystal stores where I live. And when I travel, I've gotten them from Ohio, Yellow Springs, here in Louisville. Just anywhere. What crystals would you suggest for an artist? I think carnelian. Carnelian, that sacral creativity. Yeah, I like carnelian. Maybe like coming to mind, like maybe even like lapis, like that third eye. Really like, let's see if I have, let's see. Lapis. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I would probably like, oops, oh gosh. Even like, so this is called spirit quartz. Something like that, because this has a very like, childlike, both of these, childlike, magical essence about them, and so children, that's what I think of, like you want to be creative and thinking like a childlike in that sense. So these, this is called spirit quartz, angel or amethyst, just clear quartz in general. But carnelian is a good one. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah. So I don't know about chronic fatigue. I'm not for sure, but I know who would know, and that would be Dana. She could tell you. She could answer all these like this, which I've learned like so much from her. Now, one thing for like anything in the body, like any pain, physical, anything like that, she always says to pair petrified wood and clear quartz for any pain, physical things, like anything like that. Like pair them together. Petrified wood, this is a piece of petrified wood, and then clear quartz together. And petrified wood can come in all sorts. This is petrified wood, which is super, super cool. And it came from Arizona. And the black, the black, it was like petrified wood. It was wood that was struck by lightning. How cool is that? Man, that's got some good like whoosh energy. Oh my God, there's so many rocks here, and this is what your job is. Well, no, not exactly. Not exactly. I do use crystals like in my work and in my sessions, so yes. But it's a small portion of it. What is the name to the quartz? Could somebody write it down? What is the name next to quartz? Oh, petrified wood? Petrified wood? For pain, petrified wood. Exercise for anxiety. So, working on your root chakra, getting out of your head, grounding your energy, okay, grounding would be number one, getting out of your head. physical things that you could do, which I talked about earlier, is cold. So taking like, and doing, you have to do it frequently. It's like anything. It's like you have to be consistent with things, but like cold showers. So if you're having like a lot of anxiety, step into a super cold shower, and that kind of helps with your nervous system. Or take an ice cube. I do it like on my face. I do it back behind the ears, because this is like a rubbing back here in this like divot. Keeping that open, that's like helps like regulate the nervous system. Placing a bag of frozen vegetables from the freezer on your chest, and breathing into it. Points like here, holding here, right there. Would be on the pinky side. It's like that divot. Like you could dig in here, holding, or and then hold it for a lot longer than that, and breathe into it. Go to the other side. Breathe into it. Holding your index finger. That's fear energy. Holding that, breathing into it, and then going to the next one. So those are some things that you could try. You could get on YouTube, and they have videos on how to help to regulate and strengthen your nervous system. And it's something I'm not exactly for sure. You could Google it on YouTube, but like you take your hands behind your head, and like you lay, and then you look to, like, you take your eyes to like one side and then bring it back. I don't know. But look that up. Look that up on YouTube. Do you have to hold right versus left index? Do both. So like hold whichever one first, okay? And hold it for however long that you want, and just breathe into it. And just until kind of just, I don't know, maybe do it for like 5 minutes, and then, then go over to the other one and do the other side. And it's always interesting to notice, like, does one finger feel like different? Does one feel thinner? Does one feel hotter? Does one feel heavier? And it's just kind of like, it's almost like you want to wait until you feel almost like a pulsing. But, if you're nervous, if you're sitting in the doctor's office or you're doing something, just hold. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to switch back and forth, but just hold one. Yeah. And you can even do like your thumb. So this is fear, bladder, kidney. Your thumb is worry, and that's stomach, spleen. So even holding your thumb, then going to the other side. Like, think about like babies that suck their thumb when they're trying to calm themselves, and they're trying to soothe themselves. It's like an innate, Yes, holding the hands behind the head, and slowly look right and then left. Yep, yeah. It's like you lay there, and I think you're supposed to wait for a breath, and you kind of look up, right? And then you don't move your head. You look one way, and it's supposed to make you take a breath, and then you like look back, and then you do the other side or something. Could you show a pink and purple? Could you show us a pink and purple crystal? Pink and purple. This one? Is this the one you wanted? This is called spirit quartz. Spirit quartz. Is it that? And then, or lepidolite. I will say one thing really fast. If you guys, so in Jin Shin Jitsu, if you want to try, and incorporate something at night that you can do, is going through each finger. So just laying in bed, like just especially if you're having trouble sleeping, and you start with your thumb, and you just do exactly what I said. You just lay there, maybe hold it for like a few minutes, kind of breathe into it. Then you go to your next thumb, okay? Your other thumb, not your next thumb. You know what I'm saying? So what is that doing? It's regulating the emotion worry and your stomach and your spleen, okay? And then you just go over to your next finger, your index finger, and you hold that, and you're just breathing and you're just relaxing, breathing into it. What does that do? That's balancing the fear emotion, your bladder, kidney. Then you go to the next one. Then you go to your middle finger and you hold that and you breathe into it. What is that doing? That's helping to regulate that anger emotion, releasing anger. And also the organ flows in the liver, gallbladder. Then you go to the next one. Then you go to the ring finger. What is that doing? That's helping with grief and sadness, helping your long and large intestine. You go to the next one, and then you go to your pinky, and then you go to the other pinky, and that's your heart, and that is the emotion pretense. It's heart and small intestine pretense, or always trying to, or always being that perfectionist, or, oh no, yeah, I'm good, I'm great, I'm fine, and really you're dying inside. That's how you feel, that's that emotion. So, anyways, it sounds silly. It sounds like, it's not. Try it. Be consistent and see if you make it through all your fingers, or do you fall asleep before you even make it to the end. There's so much power in your fingers, balancing all those emotions, all of those organ flows. Try it. Yeah. So, anyways. All right, I definitely should get off. I think I've been on here a super long time. It's going to take me forever to try and upload this. So, Dana did tell, I believe, cancer, the crystal, obviously, this is, you go to your doctor, you do, this is just something to help along in the process, right? And I can never remember this. I wish she was here. Sorry. Not chartreuse. Oh. It's this one. I'm not being helpful. Does anyone know what does anybody who knows crystals, can they help me with this? Chartreuse. Hold on, let me look it up. Charlite. Charlite. Is that right? Yeah. Charlotte. Yeah. That's what I think she recommends. Do I have a rose quartz? Yes. This is rose quartz. Rose quartz. That's rose quartz. This is pink tourmaline. I always talk about tourmaline, black tourmaline grounding. It's just pink tourmaline. Isn't that cool? Pink crystals. So, okay. Yeah, I tend to go for like the big, I always say I tend to go for the big boys, the big ones. Even like the ones that I use on that's just me. The pink tourmaline. I mean, and this fuchsite, I don't think I've ever used that on a live. Because it's kind of that, oops, see, a piece dropped. Gosh, this is just gorgeous. Do I have smooth rocks? I do. I use a lot of the in their raw, but yeah, like that smooth, polished. This is smooth. I do have the biggest crystals ever. I do. Go big or go home. Smooth. Yeah. Yeah. So, this one's smooth. My necklace, yeah. Oh gosh. I could tell the story about my necklace. It was kind of long, but it's actually really, it's pretty special. But I'll share it. So it's actually a locket that Poetic Moon, Bridget from Poetic Moon made for me. And the story behind it is I actually was having a really difficult day. And when I'm having a hard time, what do? I go out in nature, right? And I have a place that I always walk, and and so this was a while ago, and so I went on my walk, and I always go down my path that I always go down, and it's a dirt path that's very foresty, trees everywhere, and I was like, I'm not going to go the path that I normally go. I'm going to go a different way. I don't know why that day. I just wanted to, and I did. And there's no one around me, and I was walking for a really long time, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm lost. I literally think I'm lost here in the forest. I've been walking for a while, and I was like, I need to get off the path. And get down to a road so I can figure out where the heck I am. And I was walking, and I'd be like, maybe I should get off now. And this is about listening to our higher self. And I'd be like, no, I'm not going to get off here. I'm going to just keep on walking. And during this time, I was having a difficult day. I was having a difficult time. I was kind of just, processing all of it, right? And so finally I heard, it was almost like, get off now, like turn here, get off the path now. And so I did. So I turned. And when I walked, I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, this turn, and there had been lots and lots of different times I could turn off the path. It led me right back to where I had started. And it was like, the lesson was always like listen to yourself and trust in yourself. It will always guide you home. And I got really emotional because I was like, that is crazy. Like I could have, anyways. And I think it was like the next day I went on my normal path, and I saw something glittering on the ground. It was tiny, like the size of my pinky nail. And I was like, what is that? Kind of, and it's all dirt. So, and I was like, and I kept walking, and something was like, no, like turn back and look at it and pick it up. And I literally had to go all the way down and pick it up. I thought maybe it was a bead. Well, let's see if I can open this without and when I reached down to pick up, to look to see what the heck was that thing, it was, you probably aren't even going to be able, this is how tiny it was. I don't know if you can see this. It was this, and it's a compass. And again, I heard, always follow your true north. Like, we're always with you. You're never lost. Just look within yourself, and on the ground right after that. That's my story. And so it was so special. I had her make it so it opens. Oh gosh. It opens up. It says love inside. And that's where, and of course she gave me a beautiful piece of malachite. And that's where I keep my compass, to always remind me to follow my true north, that I'm never lost, that all I have to do is really tune into myself. So there you go. That's my story, and it's special, and it's those signs that you just can't. It's like, wow, thank you. So that's my necklace story. Your compass, yeah, compass. Listen to yourself. It'll always guide you home. It comes from your heart, you know? All right, so on that, I am really getting off here. I've said it like 18,000 times. I'm going to try and upload this whole thing to, I don't know how long. I think I've been on for a super long time today. Okay, I'm going to try and upload this whole thing to YouTube. So, all right. I love you guys. You are awesome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support. And, yeah, I'll see you soon. Probably Saturday. Probably see you Saturday. All right. Bye.